So why use Aqua Wash to restore your deck? Well, let's break this down into two sections. The cleaning part of it and then the deck protection part, the sealing part. Well, the cleaning part is one of the most critical stages because it's preparing the deck to accept whatever you put on there to do the protection. Now let's face it, you as a homeowner could go to the store and purchase a pressure washer and do this yourself. Well, keep in mind though, a pressure washer is a tool, just like anything else, and you have to know how to use it properly. Well, we have 20 years of experience in knowing how to use a pressure washer, but it actually goes beyond that. The cleaning part of it is critical from what you use to actually remove or loosen the biological growth, the graying or that oxidation that comes from the sun in order to get the optimum results. We use a cleaner that's peroxide based that won't harm your vegetation. It doesn't have chlorine in it, but what it will do is it will kill that biological growth. And why that's important is if you just use a pressure washer, you'll actually drive live mildew or biological spores into the wood. Within a few months after putting your sealer or your stain on, those spores will actually come back up. They'll be trapped underneath the stain, and your deck will turn a ugly black, brown appearance. And so it's really critical to use the right type of cleaner, and that's what we do. And then the pressure washer is a tool. It actually then sweeps the killed biological growth off your deck and prepares it now for the sealer. Well, now let's talk about the second phase, and that is what you use to protect your deck, because this is also a critical element. Let's face it, you go to the hardware store, there are dozens of products. How would you choose what to put on your deck? Because all those products shout out at you, I'm the best, this will last for 10 years and so forth. Well, first of all, there is no magical deck product out there that's going to last for a long period of time, because your deck is exposed to weather 365 days a year. It's a flat surface, and so the water lays on it, the sun's hitting it constantly, so you have to have realistic expectations. But the key is, from our standpoint, is we've been doing this for 20 years. And so that 20 years has allowed us to go through many different types of products, and admittedly, some of them weren't the right products. But for over a decade now, we've been using a protectant that's a paraffin oil-based sealer / stain that brings the optimum results in terms of appearance and in terms of protection. And it also is something that if you run into, it's something that you can do repetitively years down the road and always get the same results. And that's critical, because if you use the wrong product, what's going to happen is in a couple years you're going to be going through an expensive stripping process to remove that, and in the process also damaging your deck surface. So it's really critical. Here at Aqua Wash, we're concerned about your specific needs. So please contact an Aqua Wash representative at 302-994-1720, and we'll design a program that's just right for you. And remember, we don't just wash it, we aqua wash it.